Good morning, everybody. My name is A Weapons, Mid-Lyfe Music. Shout outs to the almighty LDBC. Go to ldbcsports.com, register, create a profile, interact with the brothers and sisters of the LDBC. Also, go to shopfightfan.com where you can pick up LDBC merch. And lastly, go to ticketvmedia.com. Right now, we're down because of the pandemic, but as soon as we get back up and everything starts running, you can go to ticketvmedia.com where you can pick up LDBC merch, Ticket TV merch, A Weapons merch, and you can also pick up my songs, A Weapon songs, on the site. What I want to talk about, and this will be a kind of short video. I might go off tangent just a little bit because I actually want to do like some real talk. My opinion on Tekashi 69's video. Is it called Duba or Buddha? One of the names. Great video. I was like, God damn. You could tell it was done in his, like in one room. But great video. They had some of the biggest booty sisters I've ever seen in my life. I was like, good gracious. And the song itself isn't that bad either. It's not bad. I was like, okay. Now, a record label called Atlas actually gave him 10 mil when he got home. So that's why he was able to afford to buy all that stuff. And he has to have security with him probably from now on. Because, what he did. I'll speak on that briefly. See, the thing is that with young people, and I know it seems like I have a problem with young people, but some of it is our fault, the older generation, some of it. But with young people, people who have totally grew up and were born or whatever like that when the internet came out, they've been taught three things. They've been taught that they are not responsible for anything they do. They have also been taught that they are entitled to anything they want, anytime they want, anywhere they want, anyhow they want it. And the third thing is they've been taught is that they don't have to be accountable for anything. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be accountable. Now, our generation, we know better. So when a young person is basically doing things like this because they won't get slapped upside their head, or they won't get beat up, or like they say now, they won't get bullied. Ugh. When these things happen, we, as the older generation, should know better. The problem is now that the older generation is acting like the younger generation. We're saying very hateful things because we know that we can't get fucked up for it. We can't get beat up for it. We can't get exposed and and exiled from their community for it. Back in the days when somebody was doing some crazy shit, the whole block jumped in it and was like, yo, look, you can't be around here. You got to move. We don't want to have nothing to do with that crazy shit you doing. But now, oh, well, let that person be that person. Nah. We just didn't allow some things to happen. But nowadays, okay, the nature of human beings, if you look at the real core, is hatefulness. Proof of that is when you have people online, when you have people online saying all kinds of crazy shit because they know that they are not going to be held accountable for it. They know that there are not going to be any repercussions for it, and they know that they're not going to get, exposed for it. They know it. So they do it. Like, for example, right? If I knew, personally, if I knew that everybody in the whole wide world could not only know that I watch porn once, if not twice a day, right? If the whole world not only knew, but they could see me watching the porn, I wouldn't be watching porn. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm watching older women, older white women at that, getting banged out by black people, big black men. Nah, it's it's no way in the world I could watch. You know, I will be watching it, but that, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, basically. You know, and so what Tekashi did, and just go back to him, because this video really is about him. And just watching what Tekashi did and seeing everything like that, yes, to our older generation, he broke so many rules. So many. But for people under 30 years old, they're going to be like, well, you know, he kept it real. What? But this is what they've been taught, and this is what our generation did not teach them. That, look, this is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, they, you know, Shotty and them did whatever they did. Okay. But it's still wrong to take down that whole situation via police. You got to do things your way. You say that you're involved in this shit? Prove it. You involved in this, you know, this gang life? Prove it. So, as far as that's concerned, we are indirectly responsible for, well, for the most part, indirectly responsible for the younger generation basically, you know, just doing what the fuck they want. They're doing what the fuck they want. They're saying what the fuck they want. And like I said, the nature of man is always hateful. It's religion, tradition, and upbringing that curbs that. You know, that teaches you, look, this is wrong. This is right. This is wrong. This is right. And here's the reason why this is wrong. Here's the reason why this is right. And as you get older, you learn what's wrong and what's right. It's just certain things you just don't do. And the reason that there are rules is because man's nature is hateful. It's hatefulness. That's his nature. So you always have to have values that are taught. You should always have disciplines that are taught. Morals. Those things you have to learn. You're not born with morals. You have to learn those things. Because everything is about self. From birth, it's about self. I gotta eat. I want shelter. I want security. I want safety. Those things are taught. I mean, those things are innate. That's when you're born. But you're taught your morals. Those things you are taught. So, again, Tekashi's video, I can't hate on it. The song, it's not a bad song at all. But the problem is now, how's he going to move around? How's he going to move around? He's going to have, you know, an army around him all the time. Because he's really going to get persecuted for what he did. And, you know, is he wrong feeling the way that he feels? No. Those dudes were exploiting him. But he was exploiting them too. So he's going to have to basically, you know, he's going to have to, you know, carry that weight on his shoulders. I mean, good luck to him. You know what I'm saying? I personally would not ever work with him because of the fact that you just don't do what he did. You just don't do it. And shout out to Tekashi and shout out to his family. You know, I pray that y'all all stay safe. My name is A Weapons, Mid-Lyfe Music. Shout outs to the entire LDBC. Peace.